When you run a local business, you're probably going to want to get on Yelp. It's among one of the more popular business directories where people can review your business and recommend it to others. It's a great way to reach new customers, but you have to make sure you're set up on there properly. If you've been around for some time, you probably are on Yelp, but you might not even know it. It's better that you claim your listing and manage your online presence rather than just leaving it out there to, whatever is going to happen on the internet. You don't know what kind of comments people are leaving. You don't have any idea what you look like when people are finding you. Your business might decline suddenly and you'd have no idea what to attribute that to. So claiming your online presence on Yelp, for one, it's one place in many, but it's a very important place. So make sure you claim your listing. So to claim your listing and to fill it out completely, you just can head over to yelp.com, and you might have a Yelp account already, but it's actually a separate back-end kind of system where you manage your business. And you can see the link up here at the top. If you're a Yelp business owner, you can go there and you can actually search for your business. So this will tell you if you already, if your business already exists in the Yelp system. So you can search if you're already in the system here. If I search for something that already exists, it's going to pop up down here and you just have to click on it and then it'll walk you through the process of claiming it. We're going to do one that is non-existent and it's not even a real business. So it's going to search for something similar. It's already going to, it's going to search for businesses that match your terms when you do get started. These ones are already claimed, but if they're not claimed, then you can claim it. But if none of those are your business, then you just add your business to Yelp with this link. And then you have to type in all your information to create the initial account. So you have to put in your address and your city, phone number, all of this information. So you type in as much as you can here. Make sure you're selecting your country first because I'm not sure if you can change that later on. But you want to make sure you put your web address in there if you have one. Put absolutely all the information you can. If you don't have a website, then you can leave that blank. So the next thing, you need to add your hours. These are just your regular standard hours that your business is open. So whenever people can come in and see you, you can add Monday hours. You can, and then add Tuesday. And it'll keep, your last entry as you just keep hitting add entry. So then on Saturday, I'm not going to add any hours there. Maybe this business isn't open on Saturday. So then you need to select a category. There's tons of categories in Yelp, and you can add up to 3 categories. And all you have to do is start typing. And you'll see it searches for different categories that you can use. So you can add another one. So you can add up to 3. Once you get your 3 in there, you can't add any more. And then you have to enter your email address to verify that you're using a valid email address and not just creating accounts. So I'm going to type one in. So once you get your email address in there, you just have to click Add Business. And that's it. It'll send you a verification email. In that case, you need to check that email and verify that you're valid, and it'll ask you to create an account also. Okay, so here I am in my email, and I received the confirmation email. So I just confirm my email address, and then it's just going to ask for my personal information, and it's going to ask me to create a password to go along with the email address that I already provided, and then I just have to hit done. And then you also have to verify your phone number. So I didn't create a real business, so I'm not going to get verification information. My fake business is not going to be verified. Yelp actually does go through and verify the phone number. They'll send you a text or call you. And then, of course, their salespeople will also reach out to try to sell you a premium package. So make sure you look down in the description. I have some links on my experience with doing some of the paid advertising. So you want to make sure You want to make sure you read through that and get a good idea of if you want to advertise or not. Now's a really good time to kind of brush up on that and decide if you want to or not. If you have that extra budget laying around, then do it, but most people don't, so I'm going to say probably hold off, say no. They'll really be pushy, but keep saying no. So I'm going to actually go over to my account. I'm going to log in and go into my profile so I can kind of show you what all the different pieces are that you need to set up. You have the basics in there already because you already did that, but there's a whole lot more for your account. So once your account is verified, you'll come to the back end screen where you can see activity, Yelp ads, all this stuff. So one of the first things you want to do is go over to the business information and make sure you've completed everything. So that's your address, your phone number, all this information that you should have already entered, but just make sure it's all right. Make sure your categories are right. And then there is some additional information that's required or not required, but you can answer questions about your business to provide people with more information. And then it'll also give you a map link of that. Make sure the pin is in the right place. And then of course you can update your hours anytime, and also if you're closed for a holiday or if you have special hours for the the holiday season, then make sure you add special hours in here, and so those will show on your profile just during those dates. So another really important thing you need to do, these are all like call to action as an upgrade. You're gonna have to pay for that to keep that on your Yelp profile, but these down here you don't have to pay for. Specialties, history, and meet the business owner. So you want to make sure you edit each one of these, and you can edit them. And right here, it gives you a preview of what it looks like. They give you guidelines over here. So what should be in the specialties section, all this information. So use this space to really describe your business and what you specialize in, what you do different. That will help Yelp rank you. It'll help people learn about your business. It gives a lot of important information for your profile. So make sure you do specialties. Make sure you update your history with a little bit of information about your company. And then, of course, some information about you, and make sure you include a picture too. It gives you the opportunity to put your first name, last initial, what your role is in the company, and then a bio, and then you can add a picture. So make sure you do all that, put all that information in. It's all really important to establish your business. Next up, one of the most important parts of your business profile is the photos and videos. These are extremely important. You want to make sure you put as many pictures as you possibly can that are relevant to your profile. You could put pictures of the office, pictures of people that work there. Just make sure when you upload a picture, you also add a description too. So you can add a caption to every photo. Make sure you add a full descriptive caption to each photo. So add your company logo, add pictures of your office, pictures of your work, anything that's relevant to your business. People can start adding their own user-generated content. So maybe if you have a restaurant, somebody's going to take a picture of their meal and they'll post it on your Yelp profile. That's all user-generated stuff, but you can curate your own base library of information. So when you're starting out your profile, make sure you do that. Make sure you're putting a lot of all the pictures that you can. Cover the front of your business, the inside, pictures of the menu, anything. All that information is really helpful. So the next piece is reviews. You don't have a ton of control over reviews except for telling people that you're on Yelp and that they can review you. You can not ask for a certain type of review. Yelp does not want you to do that. Of course, it's kind of kind of a little bit shady anyway to ask for a certain kind of review, but you can let people know that you're on Yelp, and you would appreciate them letting others know about their honest opinion about your business. You can put a link in emails or anything that, hey, we're on Yelp, check us out. Let others know that how your service was. And Yelp even gives you they give you some icons that you can use on your website saying, how many reviews you have, how many stars. So make sure if you want to put that at the bottom of your website, if you're really focusing on Yelp, then do that. If not, then maybe just look in the description down below. I have some email templates that you can get that will make it easy to tell people about yourself, tell people that you're on Yelp and that they can leave you a review. But it's really focused on leaving an honest review rather than trying to push a positive review. You don't want to manipulate people in any way like that, and Yelp doesn't like that. And of course, it's more likely that those type of reviews will get caught up in their filter and won't even show in your profile, so they're pointless. So one thing people can do is send you messages to your business when they're on your profile. So they can, people can message you often, like, we'll look at this profile. You can, Yelp will pick what it puts over here. Like for mine, it has the request a quote for this one. It has the view menu, but there's also contact us. These different links will let people contact you, and you want to make sure you're monitoring those messages so you can answer those. If a customer asks you a question and you're not monitoring these, that question could go unanswered for months, and that doesn't really make you look very good. Doesn't make you look like you're in business, or at least it doesn't make you look like you care anything about your customers. So it doesn't really give customers the confidence that they want to do business with you. So that's all that you need to set up, and then of course you can log back into your account here and you can see activity. It'll tell you how many views you got, how many leads you got throughout here. So and then it'll also, activity feed kind of tells you what has happened on your page. So people clicking on your website, doing all this great stuff. You can keep a monitor on it, and then so a fully filled out profile on Yelp, has the business name. It'll say claimed. You'll have, if you have reviews, it'll show the star reviews, the categories you're in, a map, and all the information. And again, that people can request a quote, all this information, and then reviews. Below the reviews is the information, the specialties that you typed in, the history, meet the owner, all that information is below there. And then of course hours too, so it'll give you a real time, open now. So people can see the hours, they can find your business, they can review your business, do all that great stuff. So that's everything you need to do to set up your Yelp profile. There's also a link to an article that covers all the things that you need in a Yelp profile, so make sure you check that out. And of course, check out any other additional videos and those email templates. Don't forget about those. Those are in the description, so check that out. Thanks for watching. Now that you've checked out an Exprance video to help you expand your small business online presence, be sure to subscribe so you can watch more videos as they come out. Or you can check out the ebook that will help you grow your email list without even having a website in case you don't have one. Or you could check out another video.